Thank you all so much. It's wonderful to be with you. Thank you to Advisor Group for having me today. Thank you all for being here. In my 10 years of working with some of the largest and most influential organizations in the world, I've learned that there's one thing that they do to succeed in the future of work. One thing: to attract next-gen talent, to retain and engage their people, to drive business growth and profit for their clients and their communities. And that is, they create a culture of belonging. Now, I think we throw this word belonging out all of the time. We don't often know what it means, but we know how it feels. We know it when we see it. We know it when we feel it. Now, I first learned about this word belonging way back over 25 years ago, freshman year of high school. First week of high school, freshman year. I grew up in Boston, Massachusetts, went to a very big public high school, over 2,000 kids, and I wanted to play a sport. Now, y'all can see me. We're not on Zoom. We're not on Teams. I'm not that big of a dude. Football, out of the question, not going to happen. Soccer, also out of the question. Our team was like the best team in the state. Not going to happen. So I went out for one of the only sports left, which was cross country. Now, I didn't even know what the sport was. I assumed it was skiing, but it's actually just running. You go run 3 miles or 5 miles or 10 miles on the weekends. So we're a couple weeks into practice doing a hill workout, which is exactly what it sounds like. You're just running up and down a hill over and over and over again. Now I'm running up and down the hills. It's New England, fall weather. I'm getting exercise, like smiling. This is great. I'm outside, I'm feeling healthy. And my coach is this hard-nosed Boston guy, and he starts screaming at me. "What the hell are you doing smiling, kid? Stop smiling. Stop puking. Stop puking, kid. Stop puking. Stop smiling. Stop puking." After that, the team nicknamed me Smiley. I was the slowest kid on the team. I never placed at any of our races, but I was like our cheerleader. I'd get us pumped up before the meets. I ended up running cross-country, indoor and outdoor track all 12 seasons of high school. I became captain my senior year. I was still the slowest kid on the team, but I had a role to play. I mattered. I belonged. And I think at its very core, at its very essence, that's what belonging is. This sense that every single person on our team, every single one of our clients matters, has a voice. Whether they've been with us for 30 years, for 15 years, for 10 years, for 2 years, for 2 weeks, they matter, they have a role to play, they belong. And you get to the workplace, and at least for me, it doesn't always feel this way. And maybe you felt this way, or have someone on your team that's felt that way, or someone in your family that's felt that way. But let me just say that they're not alone. Let me repeat that. They are not alone. The truth is that 70% of Americans right now are disengaged with their jobs. 70%. 1/5 of those people are so disengaged, they're actively undermining their coworkers' work. They're literally getting paid by the company they work for to screw things up for that company. Now, that should be a concern to all of you in the room, because you're leaders and executives. It means there's people on your team that sometimes shouldn't be there. But I really think it should be a concern to everyone, because it means that millions of people are waking up every day unhappy, unfulfilled, sometimes depressed, not showing up fully for themselves, for their colleagues, for their coworkers, for their firms, for their communities. Now, this statistic around disengagement means a lot to me personally, because a few years ago, I was one of those 70%.